Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this. This is PWME's LK here. It is LK Books WWE 0.5. This isn't really the first episode, but this is kind of an introduction and also a tester because we're going to be testing to see if we are eligible and if we can really have people join in on the live thing. So basically, if you have a question, if you have a query about this show or just a question in general you want to ask, if you hit the link in the description box, it will take you and you will be a part of the show. We'll only be able to have 10 slots. However, you will be a part of the show. However, your face will not be on the screen. The only thing you'll be able to see is me on your screen. If you can mute yourself. However, what will happen is when you click join, it automatically mutes you. I will automatically mute you, so don't feel I've been a douchebag. I'll get to everyone's questions, but again, we're just trying this out. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it works, it works. That's what we're going to do going forward, but also make sure you stick around because tonight there will be a WWE Monday Night Raw review. And back to what this series actually is. It's LK Book Story. What it basically is starting, I'm going to be booking from July the 21st. That's when I'm going to July 19th, I apologize. I have a draft, and that's what I'm sticking to. So starting tomorrow, maybe the day after, I'll be booking the July 19th edition of Monday Night Raw. I'm going to double check that as the July 19th edition of Monday Night Raw. Right, oh god, Windows 10 is bullshit. March, April, May, June, July. Monday the 18th, okay. I'm booking Monday the 18th edition of Monday Night Raw starting tomorrow. However, there is a problem. That is when the draft starts. So this is the draft. This is me telling you who's in what roster. And before that, this is the schedule, okay? So July the 24th, there'll be a Raw pay-per-view called Bad Blood. SmackDown has a pay-per-view on August 7th. August the 21st will be SummerSlam, okay? So that's how I will be doing it in this fantasy booking. Okay, Monday Night Raw will have its own roster, which commentators will be Michael Cole and Corey Graves. SmackDown's commentators are Mauro Ranallo and JBL. So I'm about to go through the rosters. Also, Raw has the women's division exclusive. SmackDown has the WWE Tag Team Championships as their exclusive brand. Okay, so all the tag teams are part of SmackDown, which I'll read out shortly. All the women involved are in Raw. Raw's 2 hours long. SmackDown's 2 hours long. Every single time you see LK Books. So, for instance, LK Books #1, that will be me breaking down and booking Raw July the 18th. Okay, then you see LK Books WWE number 2. It will be me doing SmackDown before the pay-per-view, okay? So that's how it's going to work. I'm going to book it to you, completely fancy booking. Again, if you want to join in live on this show, hit the link in the description box. It will mute you automatically, or I will mute you. You will not be seen on the show. However, you will be heard. If you're under the age of 18, please do not do it. And if you are under 18, I'm going to eject you. Okay, it's simple as that. Courtesy, manners. There's kind of no rules. I'm just testing it out. So, guys, please check. If it doesn't work, tell me in the comments below. But let's get to it anyway. Enough of this lollygagging and pussy fucking around. Monday Night Raw. Here is their roster. Okay, women's division will start off, okay? We have Charlotte, obviously the women's champion, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Paige, Dana Brooke, and Natalya and Bayley making a Monday Night Raw debut. That'll be Monday Night Raw. There you are, that makes sense up here. Also, the Raw roster, okay? We have John Cena as part of the Raw roster. Simple as this, guys. This is the live calling. I think we've got it to work. And we have our first guest here. Before we get down to the Raw roster, this guy is the legend of the Internet Infantry. This will be the first time you've heard this illustrious man's name. Okay, I'm going to give him a grand introduction because that's what he deserves. He's a very loyal listener. It is none other than the king of porn style, Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, welcome to the show.
It's the big times.
I think this is going to work. So do you have any questions, queries? I might explain this well. So basically what I'm going to do is, starting from July the 19th, but I'm actually going to do it backwards. So even though we're right now, I'm going to be booking the July 19th edition of Raw, then the July the 20th edition of SmackDown, then the pay-per-view July the 24th. And then even though WWE will catch up, they will overtake, so there'll be times and peaks and bounds where I take a week off or maybe 2 weeks off from doing it. But it's going to be completely my roster, completely my brand, and then you're going to be able to follow it from episode 1 to episode 1000, where we could be in 2020 with complete different champions, different rules.
I'll say this. The way you're going to book it is going to be 1,000 times better than the way WWE is going to book it.
we never know. I mean, we've got the women's on Raw, tag team on SmackDown, and I'll just quickly read the SmackDown tag teams before we get to a question from you. So the tag teams we have Gallows and Anderson, New Day, obviously the tag champs, Dudley Boys, Enzo and Cass, Ford Villains, the Shining Stars, who need someone to beat, the Usos, and American Alpha. So they'll be the SmackDown team. So have you got any questions before I get on with the rosters?
What do you think this new hashtag hatch thing is that's being going around?
When it comes to Raw tonight, that hatch, there's so many rumors going around about that. It could mean quite a lot of it. When I saw the construction at first, I thought, okay, it's going to be something stupid like Bray Wyatt or fucking Brock Lesnar or something like that. Or is this stupid video game, that 2K17? That's what I honestly think it is.
I swear. I don't want it to be that. I'll be pissed if it was that.
Well, get prepared to be pissed, Ray, because that's what I'm honestly expecting. But on the other hand, I think it could be, because there was a picture of them constructing something. How about it could be the World Championship?
Or maybe a brand split. They're going to finally announce it.
Well, they have announced it on their website. It's on their website, and there's a Shane McMahon and Stephanie doing something dirty on there. So I think it's an official enough. I think it could be the World Championship, and then they're going to maybe start a tournament where the winner gets the winning two get the final at the Battleground pay-per-view. Who knows?
You think Cena's going to face somebody like a surprise opponent today?
Maybe. I'm expecting Rusev. I'm expecting US Open Challenge. I'm expecting the US Open Challenge. Cena's going to accept or some bullshit like that. They're going to find a way to put the belt back on Cena. I'll be very shocked if they don't. Unless they have him in the Money in the Bank, because I know there's one spot left. So maybe that's a possibility. I'm not really sure.
But is Wyatt back from injury? Or is he still injured? Have you heard any news on that?
I'm not sure. I mean, he posted a cryptic tweet earlier on, so I'm not really sure. That's my honest answer. I have no freaking clue about why. I haven't seen no reports or anything, but no dirt sheets say anything about Wyatt. Nothing to. With Wyatt, it's like his character's great, but I just have no hope behind him because they just keep ruining him. Even though he talks into the building, you walk out disappointed and not wanting to go back.
It was great finally getting chat with you. Okay.
No problem. It was a pleasure, Ray. I'm going to eject you from the call here, so I'm not just being a douche. So thank you for calling. I hope this was enjoyable, and I hope more people do it. I don't know if it's going to be like this on the Raw review, because the main man, Coco, will be in charge. I tried to get hold of Coco, but he's just not responding to anything. So obviously that's going to happen. But thank you for joining the call, Ray. Try to enjoy Raw, and I'll see you on the Monday Night Raw review.
The King of Porn Style is on.
Bye, Ray. Thank you very much, Ray. There, first ever live caller. Again, if you want a live call, in the description box below. I see we have lots of notifications going on the YouTube machine. Seeing if we have any live comments, and then we're going to get to the actual brand split. Okay, so let's see if we have any. What were you talking about at the start of the show? I'll call in 5. We're always 3 hours. You need tag teams or Raw. No, I said that. Basically, what's going to happen is SmackDown is going to be 2 hours. Raw is going to be 2 hours. Okay, as simple as that. I'm fancy booking this. I'm the owner of this company, and I say, look, cut it. Okay, SmackDown's going to have tag team titles exclusive. Raw is going to have women's championships exclusive. That's how it's going to work. Period. Okay, that's how I want it to work. Because otherwise the roster was so difficult. But now we got that out of the way. Let's get to the actual rosters itself, okay? So we'll start off with Monday Night Raw, okay? This is the roster that I will be working with, okay? John Cena, Kevin Owens, US Champion Rusev, AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Chris Jericho, Austin Aries, Alberto Del Rio, Bray Wyatt, Neville, Baron Corbin, Tyler Breeze, Jack Swagger, Ryback, Sin Cara, Kane, Fandango, Mark Henry, R-Truth, and the last pick, Zack Ryder, and the women's division. Okay, so that is your Raw, which I'll be working with. And tomorrow I'm going to book the July 19th edition of Monday Night Raw, heading into the Raw pay-per-view that Sunday, which will be Bad Blood, okay? And that show will be for the vacant, which I will be bringing back. You may not like this, but this is how I'm going to do it. The World Championship, okay? The World Championship and the Intercontinental Championship, the World Championship and US Championship and the Women's Division will be on Raw. The IC, the WWE, and the tag team will be on SmackDown, okay? SmackDown, okay? This is the roster. Obviously, you got the tag teams, which I touched on earlier. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, The Miz, obviously IC champ, Dolph Ziggler, Randy Orton, Dean Ambrose, Finn Balor, Cesaro, Apollo Crews, Sheamus, Samoa Joe, Kalisto, Curtis Axel, Luke Harper, Victor, because I fired Connor from the Ascension, Big Show, Goldust, Heath Slater, Darren Young, Titus O'Neil, and Bo Dallas. That will be the SmackDown roster I'm working with. There will be a SmackDown pay-per-view, if I quickly look on my notes here, on August the 7th. Okay, that's when I'll be doing the Great American Bash, because that's what I'm going to do. And then August the 21st is SummerSlam. So again, just to really brainstorm and put it back into the actual grand scheme of things, I am booking this starting tomorrow, the July the 19th edition of Raw, with that Raw roster. Okay, and then the day after it will be SmackDown, July the 20th edition. I'll be booking, heading into the pay-per-view in a few weeks, same as Raw. That's what I'm going to do. I've done it 0.5 this episode, kind of an introduction. So the first episode will be tomorrow, me booking Monday Night Raw. I hope you stick around, because who knows, we could start here and we could end all the way down here. You know, this is episode 0.5. Imagine episode 50. The scheme could be absolutely outrageous. And then we could kind of compare, so that when we get to August, compare what I had to what they have. So say in December, say I'm on December and they're the WWE actually in August, we could see what I did in August compared to what they did, and kind of, you know, see the difference. And I think it could be really interesting. And I think it's just a brand new series that, you know, different eyeballs can see. It's not just your standard review or your preview or, you know, Stump the Idiot. It's a series we can all sink our teeth into. Obviously, any comments, I'm going to get some live comments in here, but in the end of the day, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm pumped for this. I'm looking forward to this. Let's see what live chat says. Dun, 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 dun. Wyatt was buried. True story. Rey Mysterio was famous. Can new roster join the roster, or is that the final roster until it's over? That is, I've used everyone that's a part of Raw and a part of the WWE roster right now. I've used some NXT. However, there can be, for instance, I could do a special PWME news that's an LK Books edition. And we could do trades. We could do trade. If someone from the Internet Infantry said, I think it'd be a better idea for him versus him to trade him, I'm up for that. I'm up for that. But right now, this is what the roster I'll be going with. If people want to say they want to swap Chris Jericho for Finn Balor, I'm more than welcome to do that, and I'm more than happy to do that. But as of right now, that's what I'm going to stick by. That's what I got on my notebook. But again, that's what I'm going with, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you do not understand my complete roster, in about a few days' time, head over to prowrestling.me. I'll have the full roster list for you guys to look at, as well as I'll put the upcoming match cards, etc., etc., etc. And again, I'm about to go off the air in 4 minutes' time. So if anyone does want to join this chat, head to the description box. Okay, I'm testing a link right now. So if you click that link that says plus.google.com Hangouts, you can ask a question live on this show. Your face will not be on the show. You'll be muted until I unmute you. Okay, that's how it works. I'm just trying to, you know, venture into different things. You know, Coco don't know I'm doing this, which is a bit bad. Can I hear Dave in the background? I wish we could hear Dave in the background, but Dave's not here. Sadly, Dave is not here. It's upsetting, but it's the truth. Dave is not here. He'll be there on the Monday Night Raw review. That's how things are going to go. Off Monday Night Raw. We've all just talked about Monday Night Raw. So shall I? I don't know what to do here, because I want to just bide my time until Monday Night Raw starts. Because right now it's 57 minutes past 12. So one more time, I'm going to go through the roster. I'm going to go for a bit more slow so you can really dissect it this time. So Monday Night Raw, your full roster. Commentators are Michael Cole and Corey Graves, okay? John Cena and Kevin Owens, Rusev, AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, Nakamura, Chris Jericho, Austin Aries, Alberto Del Rio, Bray Wyatt, Neville, Baron Corbin, Tyler Breeze, Jack Swagger, Ryback, Sin Cara, Kane, Fandango, Mark Henry, R-Truth, Zack Ryder. Women's division, Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Paige, Dana Brooke, Natalya, and Bayley. SmackDown commentary team, Mauro Ranallo and JBL. Roman Reigns, WWE champion. Remember, at the Bad Blood pay-per-view, which will take place one show after the first Raw I book, there will be a world champion crowned. More on that at the first episode of Monday Night Raw booking. Seth Rollins, The Miz, Dolph Ziggler, Randy Orton, Dean Ambrose, Finn Balor, Cesaro, Apollo Crews, Sheamus, Samoa Joe, Kalisto, my boy Curtis Axel, Luke Harper, Victor, because I fired Connor from the Ascension, Big Show, Goldust, Heath Slater, Darren Young, Tyson Hill, Bo Dallas, Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson, Vaudevillains, Enzo and Big Cass, American Alpha, Dudley Boys, The Usos, Shining Stars, New Day as the tag team champions. Those are the tag teams. Again, remember, Bad Blood will be 6 days after the first Raw book, because that's when Battleground is. And then August the 7th, I'm having a SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view, which will be Great American Bash. August the 21st, both of them will combine for a SummerSlam pay-per-view. So I've explained that several times so that I've made it crystal clear. I'll be booking them. Things will change along the line. If someone says, can you draft him for him? I will do that as long as it doesn't fuck up storylines. But I'm open to suggestions. If you want, say, this feud versus this feud on Raw, that versus that on SmackDown, ideas, anything, I'm 100% up for that. Raw's about to go live, so I'm about to close this bad boy up. Thank you very much for watching. I'm looking forward to bringing you LK Books Volume 1, Monday Night Raw for July the 19th, working with that roster, starting off rivalries. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. It's finally something we can sink our teeth into together. Like, comment, subscribe this. Thank you very much. Thank you for Roman Stanley for the call. Remember, you can join in the calls as well in the future by clicking in the description box. We'll be back with a Monday Night Raw review. Stay safe, stay well. This has been your boy LK from ProWrestling.me. Enjoy Raw, and I'll catch your asses down the line.